Good evening, everyone, from the chiller north here in Columbus, Ohio. Your Bishop Watterson Hockey. Bishop Watterson 13-14-1 versus Worthington Kilbourne, and this is the matchup we've all been waiting for. Watterson lost to Bishop Worthington Kilbourne 11-1 on January 18th, and they will be looking for revenge here. I'm joined by Joe Monahan and Dave Wozniak. Dave, welcome back. It's great to have you back.
Thanks, Tom. It's good to be back. Feeling much better today.
Great Dave Wozniak, the smooth operator, is back here, and he will give you all the different views here from the ice rink. Joey, a big game for Watterson. They are not doing well in the conference, 3-8 in the conference. They need a quick start, and they need to avenge this loss 1 week ago in the tournament.
I mean, because tomorrow we got Berlin again. If we can pull out a win tonight, then I feel like that could be a real morale booster above everything.
Definitely.
Because we know that we can beat Berlin. Because I feel like Berlin last night was thinking it would just be like a cakewalk on their senior night.
I agree.
Watterson put up a fight.
Worthington Kilbourne has beaten us 3 times this year. They won on December the 14th, a 3-2 overtime victory. They won on January the 9th, a 3-1 victory. And recently in the Ehrenfeld tournament, they beat us 11-1 on January the 18th. And they embarrassed us, and Watterson will be out for revenge today, I assure you. But they need to have a quick start, and the keys to winning the game, they've got to be consistent, play shift by shift, period by period. They need to have that intensity. What we saw yesterday in that third period, intensity, hard work, aggressive, violent play. The forecheck has to be tenacious and aggressive. They need to crash the net. They need to screen the goaltender. They got to grab rebounders. Joey keeps reminding us how important it is to crash the net, and tell the audience one last time, boy.
Do it now. Because, like, what we've seen before is we can win against any team in our division, but we have to focus on the simple things.
Yes, and a consistent style. This style works. Seniors have got to step it up. The young freshmen have to also shine and step up. They need to shine. They did so in the Ehrenfeld tournament. They've got opportunities here. They need to step up. We need to find the next Michael Wozniak, and we think we've got the talent, but they've got to step up. And Michael Wozniak, Joey, has got to involve everyone in the offense.
Yeah,
here,
I mean,
doing a little bit too much on his own.
I mean, I've known this from experience, but sure, it's fun to win, but is it really fun when it's just one guy doing it all?
Michael's a very, very competitive young man, and he loves to win.
Yeah,
he has really been thriving these last few games. He's really stepped it up, taking things to a different notch. But this is a team game, Joey, and he's got to involve the entire offense.
I mean, just like I said earlier, the simple things: forecheck, backcheck, and crash the net.
Where we were in trouble yesterday, the tight defense is going to have to be important. They've got to tie up loose men better in front of King. Cannot leave any space for these very, very quick Worthington Kilbourne forwards. They've got to be quick, they've got to be fast, they've got a quick wheeling play, and they've got to ignite the offense. That all starts with Wozniak and Long, your seniors, who have had an outstanding season, and they need to step it up here. Can't wait to bring you all the action here. Worthington Kilbourne and Watterson coming up. And join us tomorrow, weather permitting, against Tangi Berlin at 6:15. And join us next week for St. Xavier. Boy, do we have some games with St. Xavier. They've always been very close and very, very competitive.
Yeah.
Including that thrilling victory in overtime way back when.
Yeah, I mean, like Alter, I'm gonna enjoy seeing how they play outside of their building. You can tell it's the same reps the whole time.
But Watterson's going to be facing some adversity. They don't have Hunter Spirit, and they do not have Williams today, and they're going to face some adversity. Yeah. Your starting lineups for your Bishop Watterson Eagles: number 7, Laura Bittner; number 9, Elle Chirac; number 13, Patrick Monahan; number 14, Killian Marr; number 17, Billy the Italian Stallion Gregory; number 19, Big Bird Gibby Jack Gibson; number 20, the Stealth Bomber Robert Stalter; 23, Dalton King, the Terminator; 24, Jacob Wildermouth, the Steel Curtain; 26, the Greek Tycoon Adam Somos; 29, Nathan Foley; 30, Joey Wozniak; 47, Nathan Monahan. 61, Ellie Mertz. 71, Michael Wozniak. 72, Everett King. And number 77, the senior, Trevor Long. Just seconds from puck drop here. Joey, any other keys to winning today?
I mean, like I said, just do what you need to do. Get it going and get it going in a hurry. Keep that momentum going. Because if we can score first, that would be big. Because I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. We're not a team that is made for comebacks.
Yep.
We're not a comeback team.
Yep, we do much better when we get off to a good start. So
it's simple. Get on the board early. Get on the board first and get on the board early.
I agree. We wish a very, very quick recovery for Hunter Spirit, and of course, Colin Williams will miss them. Gentlemen, I hope and pray that you have a very, very speedy recovery. Hope everyone's staying warm here. Stay away from the cold. Stay away from the snow. Sit back and let us entertain you here. Can't wait to bring you all the action here. Bishop Watterson against Worthington Kilbourne. Worthington very, very good in the conference, 14-9. Bishop Watterson not so good, 3-8 in the conference. They need to do better. This is a huge conference matchup, but Joey's absolutely right. They're going to have to start and start quick, and they need to get their wheels going, and they need to start skating. Wozniak's going to take this face-off, and we are underway here. Saturday night hockey here on Bishop Watterson on YouTube. Here they come now. Watterson on the attack here. They're going to try to avenge that lopsided score from the last game at the Ehrenfeld tournament. But Worthington Kilbourne's quick, and here they come, moving that puck into Watterson territory. Big Bird Gibson, good to have him back, whips that puck off the boards. And the Titan just whips it out to center ice. Worthington controlling the play. Now the defenseman moving that puck up. Here comes the Titan. Trevor Long and backs it up and gives it to no one, and Lewis takes it. Snyder over skates the puck here and moves it up to the quick wheeling Schleiber, moving it quick. Good stop by King, whipping out the blocker. And good play so far. Been very entertaining the first few seconds here in the hockey game. Watterson having difficulty clearing the puck. Somos is there, moving that puck in. He is unable to clear it. Somos whips it off the other side to Marr. Moving it up, and here comes Wozniak. He's got some speed, but he overskates the puck here, and Lee moving that puck in. He was dangerous last time. They're going to have to put 2 men on Lee. Wilkinson also helping here, and the puck ensues a battle on the boards. And look at Killian Marr fighting for that puck. Long almost got there, just got intercepted, and Hood takes that puck in through the center ice, and Gibson almost overskates the puck, moves it up, and Watterson having difficulty clearing the puck. Good check by Gibson, and they whip it. Here comes Wozniak moving that puck in, a good interception by Todd. Wozniak moving it back, but he got intercepted here, and Hood comes the other way. Good end-to-end action. Here comes Wozniak. He's got some space. He's got the breakaway. Wozniak coming in. Scores! Wozniak's got Watterson on the board! And that's the start that we've all been waiting for, Joey.
Yeah, I mean,
Michael Wozniak, your captain, has delivered again each and every time that Watterson has needed him. He has gotten the first goal, and he has got shot out of a cannon, and he is rubbed up, and when he's dialed in, what a stop by Watterson. Michael Wozniak has got your Watterson Eagles on the board here. And look at this. This is going to be a completely different game. I can tell you from the outset, Watterson has come to play, and they look dialed in and sharp. But Kilbourne coming back, moving that puck in. There's a quick shot, roll off, good stop by King. Moving it over to Kilmore. Kilmore suddenly King moving it off, but he's unable to clear it. Watterson's going to have to do a better job clearing the puck and getting it out. Worthington controlling the play, down 1-0. 12:44 left in the first. A good start by Watterson. Good play there by the Stallion, moving it over. Good pass right over to Monahan. It's going to go straight on net here, and it'll avoid the icing. Puck trickles in. Good hustle by Monahan. He's hustling today and working hard on the boards. Watterson, remember, with 2 players out, have started out extremely strong. But here comes Kilbourne, 3 of them fighting in the center, moving that puck in. Quick shot, good play there by Monahan, who's had an outstanding first period so far, clearing the puck. He has played outstanding defense, and what a start by Watterson, Joy.
yeah, I mean, focus on the basic things, like clearing the puck and keeping those shifts short.
Yep.
Because in the long-term game, that is what can hurt. I mean,
Watterson doing an excellent job checking off all the boxes, playing consistent play, shift by shift, intensity, hard work, aggressive, violent play, it's all there. And they have come out and been shot out of a cannon. 12:03 left in the first. 1-0 Watterson. With some momentum here, moving that puck in, but KILBOURNE determined to try to get the equalizer. Keeping that puck in. Gibson whips it off. Here comes Wozniak. Look at the captain, determined. Moving that puck in. What a pass to Wozniak. Wozniak's going to be... Oh, a good stop by the Worthington goaltender. He's been tested early. But Wozniak looks dialed in and ready. What a pass, Joey. Watterson looks dialed in so far.
yeah, I mean, they gotta get going and get going in a hurry. This is exactly the start that they needed. Get on the board within like the first 3 minutes.
I agree.
You have the entire game ahead of you.
Tremendous focus, and the face-offs are going to be big in this game. Watterson with some sustained pressure. Gibson whipping that puck in, and he has the cannon of the shot. They've got to involve him in the rush. Here comes Worthington moving in, 4 of them whipping that puck off the board, and Gibson's going to try to get rid of it. Gibson having difficulty. He didn't see the puck. It's behind him. And Somos comes in to help. This duel's been very good, Somos and Gibson on defense. The defense really tightening things up, not giving Worthington any space. Textbook defense and textbook offense so far by your Watterson Eagles, and they have come to play, Joey. They look focused, dialed in, and sharp tonight.
Yeah, it's like I was just saying, you got get on the board quick and you have the whole game ahead of you. That's a good thing, right? And that's also a
Absolutely.
good thing for the other teams. Then they have the whole game ahead of you and they have more time to score and get back.
Big face-off there, won by Worthington, but Watterson manages to get rid of that puck, and Worthington tosses it back in behind the netminder King. Good check there by the Italian Stallion. He has played good defense and great offense. He needs to be involved here, and here's a quick chance. Quick shot, they score! Lee! Burning Watterson again. He is one dangerous customer. And again, Joy, the defense not tightening things up and allowing the forwards right in the slot with an easy goal there. They've got to tie up those forwards, bruise them, be aggressive with them.
Yeah.
They cannot show Worthington any respect. 1-1, Worthington, very, very explosive team, comes right back, and Watterson needs to keep their foot on the pedal. They've got to keep the intensity up here, and they've got to play that consistent game that Joey's been talking to you about. 10:45 left in this very, very eventful, very entertaining first period. Watterson having difficulty clearing. Good play by Gregory to get rid of that puck, but he couldn't get rid of it. Watterson having so much difficulty. Gregory finally getting rid of it. Look at him fight for that puck. Good fight and hustle. Excellent play by the Stallion, who looks dialed in tonight. Worthington trying to come in. They've got to close things up. Cannot give these forwards any space. Wilkerson tossing that puck in. And now Worthington starting to get their legs here. Starting to skate better. Quick pass right on. Oh, they just missed the net. Walton wide open there. They've got to close things up, and they've got to tighten the defense up. Too many loose men in front of the goaltender in the slot. They've got to tie up those men and be physical with them. Watterson on their toes for the last few minutes. Here comes Lee tossing that puck in. The Worthington offense has started to shine here, and they're starting to get their legs, but Watterson trying to move that puck in. An errant pass, but it goes through the center ice into Worthington territory. Lewis moving that puck in. Gibson behind there in the Watterson end. Lewis back over, good pass right back. He's got a quick break. Good play by Gibson to get rid of him and tie him up. Gibson doing an excellent defensive work. That's the kind of tying up that the defense need to do. Here comes Wozniak moving the puck in. Quick break right on, a good stop. Worthington goaltender has been sharp. Quick shot by Somos, right on. Good shot there by Somos. And they are involving the defense, getting them involved in the rush. But what Gibson just did, being physical and aggressive with those forwards in the slot, is exactly what the doctor ordered, Mr. Joey.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like another good shining star on the horizon, 14 killing mark. Like, just if he puts in the work and the effort, I feel like he could be amazing.
I agree. Watterson on the attack now. Good face-off by Wozniak. All starts with the face-off, but Worthington, 3 of them coming out. into Watterson territory. Moving that puck in. Lewis looks good. Quick shot. Oh, good stop by King. Whipping out the glove. He has quick reflexes. He looks dialed in and he looks focused tonight. 8:57 left in this very, very entertaining first period. Hope you're enjoying all the action. We want to thank all of our viewers from Canada, from the United States here, everyone that's joining us. We want to wish all of our families a very, very happy new year. Hopefully everyone stays safe and stay away, stay in your homes with all the snow that's coming. Hope that you're enjoying us and hope that we get some, we're entertaining you here. Get some Pop-Tarts, I agree. Can't beat those Pop-Tarts, Joey.
And they'll last forever.
Marr, look at that move of that puck. Here comes, the tight and overskated the puck. He would have had a breakaway. He looks dialed in and sharp. They're starting to get his legs, but here comes the speedy wheeling Worthington Kilbourne, but he gets intercepted. Good play by Wozniak, doing a great job forechecking. Wozniak's got some space. He gets tripped up, falls down, but Long whips that puck back in, and there goes Wozniak, looking dialed in and sharp tonight. Your captain and your senior have come to play, both of them. They will need enormous help from them, and they've got to involve this entire offense. Can't just be all Wozniak, right, Joy?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you saw Wozniak shine yesterday. Like,
no doubt about it.
If Watterson can have
Good
a full
face-off.
game of like how they had the third period last night,
Yeah,
we could win it.
We could win it, no doubt about it. Good play there by Monahan, keeping that puck in. And Worthington having difficulty getting rid of that puck. The forecheck has been ferocious and it's caused problems. It's really disrupted this Worthington offense. This high-flying Worthington offense. Here they come now, whipping that puck in, and here comes King moving it off on the other side. Here comes three of them coming in. Moving that puck in. Wilkerson digging the one man, digging the other man, moving that puck in. Good play there. Again, it was Vinny Gregory doing a great job there on the defensive side. Good check there. They've got to finish those checks. They've got to be bruising and aggressive with these very, very quick wheeling forwards. Monahan's going to get a chance. Whips it off on the other side. The other Monahan's there. He's going to get rid of that puck. You cannot get rid of the puck. They've got to get rid of the puck and get rid of it in a hurry. And King does the wise thing, sends it all the way down the ice. They were gassed out. That was a long shift, Joey.
Yeah, as my coach always says, effort is the most important thing. And if Watterson can get that effort up quick,
Yep.
I mean, we could easily be in front in this game.
They've got a good start. They had a good start, but the intensity is kind of leveled down. They got to get intense again. They got to get aggressive. They really got to be bruising with these very high-flying forwards here. Good play there on the board, whipping them on the boards by Gibson. Great to have Big Gibby back in the lineup. He provides such a great, aggressive performance. He's an outstanding defenseman. Hood behind his net, moving that puck in. Being carefully watched by Somos, who takes him out of the play. Good play by Somos. Foley, who scored his first goal during the Ehrenfeld tournament, is chasing Lewis. Watterson's come back with a lot more energy. They're showing a lot more energy, being more aggressive, showing you that heart, that passion, that adrenaline is there. They are zoned in, and they have come to play here to try to avenge that lopsided loss in the tournament. Good play by Wozniak, who looks dialed in, but here comes the quick wheeling. King right in front. Oh, he got it stopped, and a good stop by King. Good play by King, who looks dialed in tonight. Good, reliable goaltending all season long. He looks sharp tonight, making a key save. 6:21 left in the first. 1-1 is your score, but Watterson has looked dialed in. They've looked sharp. They've looked consistent, and they're starting to tie their forwards up on defense, tightening the thing up. The defense has been much better in the late going here. Moving that puck in is King. Look at the speed. Everett King doing outstanding. He's been playing forward, playing defense, doing everything that Watterson's asked him to. Lewis tossing that pass right in to Watterson territory. Monahan's there. He gets checked, but Monahan doing a good job there, putting that puck in, giving it over to his partner King, who whips it off the boards, and it goes all the way down the ice. Ice sings the call. 5:52 left in the first. Watterson with a really good start, Joy.
Yeah, I mean, Watterson, if they can't get going, then they're going to be pretty hard to beat. But the real question is, Tom, will it be consistent for three
That
periods?
is the key. Consistency is the key. A huge face-off here for the Italian Stallion. He wins the face-off. Lewis moving that puck in, looking very, very dangerous in that first period, Lewis. one quick bruising forward. Watterson having difficulty. They've got to clear that puck. King's going to look at it. Good pass over to Stalter. Stalter finally gets it out. This third line has played very well for Watterson, creating a lot of balance. Everett gets checked over by Stalter. Good play, but they're unable to get it out. O'Brien gets checked. Excellent, aggressive forecheck by Watterson. Really putting a man on each part each time they come. Everett looking dangerous, wheeling and dealing right in, and he misses the net. Booking it right in front. O'Brien, pass over, good passing play, but they are unable to do much. Quick shot right on, another stop by King. Watterson, look at the deflection, just missing the net. Worthington all over Watterson, and they came close to scoring. But King held off the storm. Outstanding play by Worthington, putting a lot of pressure on our defensemen, Joy. They have got us on our heels.
Hopefully Watterson can get something going, because this is what happened in Strongsville. Kilbourne just kept it in, and they kept pressuring and crashing the net and getting somebody in front of the net.
That's right, no doubt about it.
Stuff went in, and that's how the score was 11-1.
Gibson whipping that puck in, he gets long, unable to clear it. Again, Watterson having all kinds of difficulty clearing the puck. Gibson whips it on the other side to Marr, who's unable to clear it. Here comes Lee, quick shot, good stop by King, who looks dialed in tonight, making key saves at key times. He has been brilliant all season long. 4-41, Worthington really pressing. Watterson's going to have to stay consistent, play consistently, shift by shift, period by period, but they've got that quick start. But that intensity, that hard work, that aggressive, violent play has got to be stepped up here. They have lessened the tension here. They've got to get going. They've slowed down the pace, and when Watterson plays with a quicker pace, with speed and that, they are so much better. Walton, very dangerous, moving it on the other side. Very, very skilled offense and defense for Worthington. But Watterson is playing them neck to neck, been very, very competitive so far. Quick pass right in front, and Walton almost got a chance. Worthington controlling the play here, moving that puck very well. Watterson having all kinds of difficulty clearing here. Some sustained pressure. Marr's going to get rid of it. He's got to move it over to Wozniak. Marr fighting for that puck. Good check there by Gibson as he leveled him. Larry's got a quick shot. Good stop by King. And Gibson being aggressive, ferocious, aggressive checking. That's the kind of defense that we need, Joey. He is sending a message and showing you that physicality that makes him one tough customer. Good start by Gibson. It's great to have Big Bird Gibby back in the lineup. We didn't have him in that tournament loss to Worthington when we lost 11-1 in the Ernfeld tournament. Again, physical. Watterson really showing though that physicality and that might, and it's really disrupting. Quick shot, they score! What a pass! What a pass! Rybatch gets Snyder right in, and again the defense did not tie up Snyder, and it makes them pay 2-1 Worthington. Watterson's going to have to take a couple steps back. They're going to have to regroup, and they've got to dig down deep. But the offense here, they've been on the defense here, and they've been on their toes, Joey. They've got to get back to Watterson Hockey here.
Like I said, they're not a comeback team,
no.
So they got to get this goal back.
2-1, Wozniak now going to try to get that goal back, fighting for that puck. Good fight there by
Gregory.
Italian Stallion. Sorry, it was Gregory, not the Rocket. Here comes Kramer moving that puck in. But Worthington's got the lead goal here, leading 2-1. 3:27 left in the first. Watterson's going to have to continue to keep that forecheck. They've got to be intense. They've got to continue that hard work, aggressive, and violent play. And this, Joey told you, they're not a good comeback team. They need to get this equalizer and get it in a hurry here. They are fighting for that puck. Good fight by your Watterson Eagles. Kramer coming in, missing the net. Monahan's going to get there, trying to clear the puck. Watterson having all kinds of difficulty clearing. Finally, they clear the puck. And Monahan's going to take it. He whips that puck in on center ice and takes a needed break here. But here comes Snyder, who's got the leading goal for Worthington, moving that puck in. Over to Kramer. Look at this offense moving. They've got to check and do a much better job here. Watterson on their heels again. Here comes Worthington. Looking for that third goal. Moving that puck in. Quick shot by Lewis, but he's tightly defended there. Good job by Wozniak moving that puck. Somos going to try to get that out. Good play by Somos. The Snaber hit him there, but
Hand
good
pass.
play by the defense. 2:29 left in the first. 2-1 Worthington. The Watterson defense breaking down there and not tying up that loose man in front in the slot. It's been costly.
They gotta not play Mr. Nice Guy.
No, they gotta be more physical, more brutal. Look at them. They've got to check. They can't allow him to skate like that. Quick shot. Good stop by King. Gibson's going to move it off. Moving it over to the tight end who finally can't get it out. Again, the tight end trying to get it out. Unable to get it out. Look at that. Unable to clear it. Watterson having all kinds of difficulty. Can't clear the puck.
Penalty
coming up.
I think it'll be on KILBOURNE for a trip or interference.
Huge penalty here. It'll be on KILBOURNE, and Watterson will get a huge opportunity here. With 2:06 left in the first, they're going to go on the man advantage here. And Joey, this is where they've got to shine. They've got a huge opportunity here. They need to get that equalizer and get it now.
Yeah, as this could be one of the only chances. As you see.
Looks like, what was the penalty? Let's see what their call is.
I think it was interference.
I think it was interference too. Dave, I think it's interference. And they put the lead line on here in Wozniak, Long, and Vinny Gregory. This is the top line for Watterson. A huge opportunity here with 2:06 left in the first period. Watterson has looked good in this power play. They've got to move things faster. Got to get that puck control. Here's a quick chance. Good play there, try to keep that in, and Wozniak's going to regroup and waits for everyone to clear. Wozniak's got some space, moving that puck in. Good pass right in front, and he missed Long. Wozniak moving that puck. Look at him quarterbacking this offense, moving that puck. Back over there. Gibson moving it back over to Monahan. Monahan's got some space. Monahan turning and twisting. Here he comes now, moving the puck. Quick shot, oh, good rebound. And they've got to get more traffic in front. They got to crash that net. They've had some opportunities. Good shot by Monahan, getting involved in the rush here. Gibson's going to regroup this power play with 1:20 left in the power play. Here he comes now, moving the puck, and he's got some wheels if he can get going. Look at Big going, coming. He's got some speed. Gibson going all the way. With the rebound, scores! Big Bird Gibby is delivered! What a goal by Gibson! And look how aggressive he was! He wasn't going to be denied, folks. He was passionate. What a goal by Big Bird Gibby. 2-2, just what the doctor ordered, Joey.
And that's why you never stop skating.
Yep.
Because if you keep skating, you're going to draw a penalty, or something good can happen, like a goal.
What a huge goal by Big Bird Gibby. He has delivered 2-2. And Watterson refusing to quit here. Tenacious. They have played a passionate, aggressive game, and they have shown you that heart, that determination, that willpower. Quick check there. He got whipped in the board, and a penalty coming up. And I think it's going to go on Watterson. Let's see. Watterson's going to have to be careful. They cannot take stupid penalties. They've got to be composed.
Wise words, Tom.
Well, it's the honest truth.
Yeah.
Got to play smart, folks.
They're taking Gregory, it looks like. But Tom.
And I think it's going to go on Vinny Gregory for roughing.
I'd like to.
I didn't see this, Joey. Did you see it?
Yeah, I mean they're in the corner.
Did he hit him from behind you?
Yeah,
Dave Wozniak's got the eyes of a wolf, boy. He will see everything. He's got the eyes. It's great to have you back, Dave.
Thanks, man. It was a good call. You hit him from behind up against the board.
And Watterson here, critical 59.4 seconds left. They can ill afford to allow 5 minutes. Oh my goodness, it should have been a 2, but 5 minutes for boarding. And Watterson is going to be on the penalty kill, and what an outstanding play to get rid of that puck. But Big Bird Gibby has got Watterson on the board again, and it's 2-2. 48 seconds left, and Worthington KILBOURNE now on the power play. A 4-minute penalty, 4 left. Sorry, 5-minute penalty, and there they come now. Moving that puck in. Good play by Gibson, has been aggressive. And he roughed up, he's been aggressive. He has scored, he's done everything. Outstanding play by Big Bird Gibson. He has come to play, looks dialed in and sharp tonight. Here comes Wozniak, he's coming close. Lewis gets checked hard. Good check by Monahan to knock him out of the play. But here are 2 of them coming in. Quick shot, passing in, and and he fanned on it. A great opportunity, but Worthington couldn't cash in. It goes off a skate. Worthington with some pressure. 10 seconds left. Good block. And here's a break. Here's a break. Titan get in front of the net. Here he comes. The Titan's in front. Quick shot. Oh, quick Good stop. The Worthington goaltender's been good. And Watterson coming close to scoring shorthanded. What an outstanding first period. What an entertaining first period, and we're so glad you can be with us here tonight. Great first period of play. 2-2 after 1 period of play. We'll be right back after this. Thank you, bud.
Wait, are we not getting nice?
Yep, Joe's right. No ice cut here, so we are going to continue on our merry way here. What an outstanding first period by your Bishop Watterson Eagles. They have shown you that heart, that determination, that passion, and they have been intense. The forechecking has been there. They have forechecked hard. Tenacious, aggressive forechecking, crashing the net, getting those loose rebounds. It's been a team game, full 120% team effort today. The defense, with the exception of those 2 goals, has been tight. They have done an excellent job with the consistency, tying up loose men in front. So far, they have done everything asked by their coach. Consistent play, though, is going to be the key. Consistency. Can they do this for 2 more periods,
Hopefully.
Joey? But a much better effort here tonight. Watterson has come to try to avenge the huge upsetting loss there, losing 11-1 to Worthington Kilbourne. But remember, we had four players out. Tonight we've got 2 players, and with all this adversity, Watterson has come to play. They look dialed in, and you should be very, very proud of your Bishop Watterson Eagles. Outstanding play. But here, we've got a critical 4 minutes here. 4 minutes of more penalty time here. Watterson's going to have to play hard here on the penalty kill, but the penalty killers have been outstanding all year round. And an excellent play there by Big Bird Gibby, who's got the second goal here. Taking off some precious seconds. Watterson doing an excellent job, closely checking. Good play by the tight end to get valuable time wasted there. 3:40 left in the power play. Worthington now having a little difficulty getting organized, but finally get organized. They send 2 of them inside. A quick pass right over. Good stop by King. Excellent play. Moving that pass back out. Kramer moving it over to his forward. He goes back to Kramer, and Wozniak almost caught that. If they can spring Wozniak. Quick shot. Another stop by King. Good play there. Worthington in control. Moving that puck very nicely. Moving it back over to Kramer. Quick shot. Deflected. Good play by Gibson to knock his man off. He's been aggressive and ferocious. Look at that check. Outstanding play by your defenseman, Big Bird Gibby. He's had an outstanding night so far. Quick pass right in front. Good stop by King. King looking very, very busy, but he's been sharp. Behind King now. Worthington moving that puck very, very well. Good stick handling skills. They are really one very, very talented bunch. But this power play has been kept outside. Give the penalty killers enormous credit. They played outside. Deflection right in front. Oh, and just swelled down, and they came close. 2:36 left in the power play. Watterson finally clears it. Good play by the tight end to get rid of that puck. These penalty killers are gassed out. Outstanding play, and they move that puck in. Good play by Somos. Look at that. He gets banged over, and there's absolutely no penalty on that call. Got banged from behind. The referee right in front of him, and he didn't see it. Didn't do anything. Harrison coming in. The penalty killers have been outstanding. Somos getting banged up hard, but he gets back up. And Worthington goes back on the power play here, moving that puck very, very well. But Watterson doing an excellent job keeping them outside. Monahan going to go. Oh, beautiful, beautiful kick pad save by King, who's been outstanding. 1:53 left in the power play. Worthington on the pursuit here, trying to get that next goal. Looking to move that puck, but the penalty killer's doing an outstanding job keeping the play all outside. Quick pass. Monahan trying to get rid of it, but he's unable to get it out. Watterson having all kinds of difficulty. Finally gets out. Monahan's got a chance, and he breaks out. Good penalty killing, and they come back in here. Harrison puts on the brakes, puts on a nice pass. Stalter's got to get there. He stops skating. He's got to move that puck. Worthington moving that puck in, coming out, looking for that third goal. Moving a quick pass right in front. Watterson on their heels here. 1:15 left. They must be gassed out. These penalty killers have done an outstanding job. Worthington trying to get something here, but they're kept outside here. The penalty killing has been outstanding. Another stop by King. Lewis coming in now behind. This assault has not stopped here. Worthington on the good play by Stalter to get. Oh, and he can't get rid of the puck. Stalter had a chance. Monahan got a chance. No one can get rid of that puck. Somo's going to try it on the other side. Monahan's going to get there. He's got to get rid of that puck. Goodness gracious, Watterson having all kinds of difficulty. Can't get rid of that puck. Lewis now moving that puck toward back over to Walton. Walton looking sharp. Quick shot. Finally they get it out. Good play by the penalty killers. Outstanding job there by the defense. 26 seconds coming in. Monahan trying to come out. And here comes Lee, the dangerous Lee, moving that puck in. Back over the pass. Good play there. Here comes Wozniak's got some space. He's got some real estate. Moving that puck in. Takes the one man. Rebound. No one there. Good play by Wozniak, taking precious seconds away. The penalty killing is in. Outstanding. 6 seconds left. And Watterson's going to get some momentum here. Oh, break, and he's offside. Offside. With 1 second left, that's the end of the penalty. What an outstanding job by these penalty killers, Joey.
Yeah, I mean, this has been one of the two reliable things, the penalty killing, and then also King's always been reliable.
What an outstanding job. Killing a 5-minute penalty. Your Bishop Watterson Eagles playing outstanding. And what a huge momentum builder this must be here. Watterson finally killing this penalty in 1 second here. Schreiber with that second goal is going to take the face-off, but Wozniak's won most of his face-offs. And the captain has looked good shining tonight. Outstanding penalty killing by your Bishop Watterson Eagles. They have come to play and they look zoned in and focused. Good play by Gibson to whip that puck, and that's the end of the penalty. And Watterson now, let's see how they react now that they've killed off the 5-minute. Must be a huge momentum builder here. And here they go on the attack now. Wozniak, good pass over to the Titan. Titan having trouble. A good job by Lewis to get that puck away. Where goes Wozniak? Coming right out of the goaltender. Wozniak showing you that passion. He intercepts that pass. Wozniak, quick shot. Oh, right on. Got to get more traffic in front. They've got to crash the net. Joey keeps telling you that. They need to do a much better job. They're getting rebounds, getting those opportunities. 10:24 left in the second. Watterson's been on their heels, but the penalty killing been outstanding. Keeping everything outside. The defense doing an excellent job, tying up loose men, doing everything coach is asking them to do. A quick shot here. Quick shot, another shot. Good stop by King. Outstanding save. Whipping out the pad. Wozniak's got a chance to break him loose. Here comes Wozniak. Wozniak, two of them coming in. He's got Stalter with him. Wozniak, good pass to Stalter. Stalter just a little too far. They got to get people in front. They need traffic in front. Wozniak's got it again. Twisting and turning. Moving that puck. The captain is coming. He's delivered. Look at him move that puck. Digging the one man. Right in front. Just missing. Wozniak moving that puck back to backs. Good play by Somos to keep that in. Wozniak's got that puck again. Look at him wheeling and dealing in there. He's had an outstanding period. Oh, what a check there on Marr. But he's one tough customer. He gets back up. Somos is going to collect it. Moving it off the boards. And Snyder, who's got the second goal for Worthington, whips that puck back in. End-to-end action. Hope you're enjoying all the action here tonight from Schiller North here. 2-2 hockey game. And he whips Marr right in front of the referee, and they didn't call it. Watterson trying to move that puck out, and they're having difficulty. Worthington back on the attack. They've been the aggressor in the second period. Good play by Monahan, moving it up, and here comes Wildermouth. Wildermouth, look at him work on the boards. He gets the puck. Wildermouth's going to take a shot. Oh, and it goes off the skate. Somos going to whip that puck back in. Good play by Somos to keep that puck in. And Kilbourne's going to get a chance to clear it. And here comes the quick wheeling Kramer moving that puck in. Three of them coming in. Moving it back on. A good play by Monahan to kick that pass on. Watterson having difficulty clearing the puck. Good play by Monahan, staying on his man. As they move the puck right in front. Good stop by King. Worthington back on the attack. Watterson's on their heels. They're trying to get rid of that puck, but they're unable to do so. But good play by the defense, keeping all the pucks out. Quick pass right in front, just missing. Vinny Gregory's going to try to clear it. He finally clears it on the other side. Watterson just dodged one there. And they are get out. They desperately need a break. They desperately need a shift. And Wildermouth finally comes out. He has had a good shift there. Working hard for Watterson. Here's a quick chance right in front. Quick chance. Good play there by Monahan. Monahan tied up his man. Quick shot, but they didn't tie him up. He didn't refuse to check. And folks, when you don't check, this is what happens. They did not tie up the man, and this is what happens, Joey. 3-2.
Wait, no, it's 2-2.
They just scored.
Oh, wait, yeah, sorry, 3-2.
3-2 Worthington. When the defense refuses to check and when they don't tie up the loose men, this is what happened, and they got burned again. The defense has got to do a better job being physical, tying them up, giving these Worthington Kilbourne forwards way too much respect. They've got to be disrespectful. They've got to hit these forwards hard. Don't give them any space. This team's got to get madder. They've got to get more furious. They've got to play with that intensity, that heart, and that passion. They're very capable of doing that. And Worthington's got all the momentum now, leading the hockey game 3-2. 7:33 left in the first and second. Quick shot. Oh, just trickled right past. Worthington now on the attack, creating all kinds of fits for Watterson. Good block there. Watterson's got to have to get rid of this puck. They got to get that play. Long's got it. Finally, he gets rid of it. Good play there. Watterson's been on their toes here. Worthington, the full aggressor. Oh, look at that! Look at what happened to Garrison. Garrison just forcing his head right down. The referee didn't see it. Right in front of the referee, they never called it. I can't believe what I just saw. Quick shot by Dalton, moving a puck. Good play by Dalton King. They're having all kinds of trouble. Worthington creating all kinds of fits here. Watterson cannot clear the puck. They've got to keep skating. They stopped skating. Here they come again. Oh my goodness, Watterson stopped skating. They've got to keep going. Gibson's going to try to label it. Somebody's got to clear the puck. Finally, Trevor Long is going to get that chance. And here he comes now out. And they send three of them coming out. Here comes Long, moving that puck in. Long, just good defensive play. And right back comes Sniber. Sniber coming in. He's got some room. He's got some wheels. Moving that puck in. Oh, and he missed. Quick pass right in front. Oh, good play there. Excellent play there by Foley, tying him up, and he saved the goal for Watterson. Watterson on their heels here. They've got to get things going. How many shots do they've got in the second period, Joey?
Right now, Watterson trailing 8-2.
2 shots on net. They've got to get going here. Good play there. Good play by Monahan. He chases that puck. They've got to keep skating. They've stopped skating, Joey. They've got to keep going. I don't know why they stopped skating. Here comes Wozniak. He's got some chance. Wozniak's going to take a shot. Good shot, missing the net. They got to do more of that. Need more shots. Good check there by Wozniak. A good check by Beckett. It's getting physical. Good aggressive play. Good old-time hockey. Hope you're enjoying all the action. We've had everything. Big-time hits. We've had great penalty killing. Good check by Big Bird Gibby.
Oh, you're going to call
doing
that?
Everything.
Oh.
No, they didn't call it. And here they come now, trying to get it. Watterson having all kinds of difficulty. Worthington creating all fits. They cannot clear the puck. And the goaltender thought that there was a penalty and they didn't call it. There was an open net.
6 men, I think.
6 men.
Maybe? Yeah, there was a penalty, I think, on Watterson. I think...
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, because after Gibson laid him out, the ref put his arm up, and I was like, you're going to call that?
Yeah, but I think the referee's explaining to the coach there for Worthington Kilbourne that there wasn't a penalty. But I think the coach thought that there was because he called the goaltender to the bench.
Yeah.
And there was an open net, and if Watterson had seen that open net, they had a possibility of scoring the equalizer. Crazy things that have happened in this game, folks. Hope you're enjoying all of our action here. Join us tomorrow, Sunday, January the 25th versus Olentangy Berlin at 6:15. Join us next Friday for St. Xavier at 6 o'clock. Friday, January the 30th at 6 o'clock. And then join us for the CBJ Cup Friday, February the 6th with some great action. Winding down a year of hockey again. Hope you've enjoyed our entire season here, and thank you again for watching us. Coach getting an explanation from the referee here. I don't think there's going to be any penalties called, but we'll see.
I mean, there better not be.
Dave Wozniak, I don't think there are going to be any penalties called, but what do you see?
I thought they were going to call for too many men because I think they thought they had a penalty and then they were pulling their goal
too many men on
and they had too many guys on the ice.
Yeah, I agree.
So nothing.
Makes sense. But they're not calling anybody. No penalties. 5-on-5 hockey. And Watterson sends out Vinny, the Italian stallion Gregory. Nope, gets tossed out and they're going to put Wozniak with Gregory. Wozniak, Gregory, and Long, the top line for Watterson. They desperately need a goal, trailing 3-2 in the second period, 5:11 left. Been a very, very good first period for Worthington. Second period for Worthington. They have been the aggressor, forcing the play in the Watterson zone. Watterson having all kinds of fits in their own zone, clearing the puck. Worthington tossing that puck in, and Monahan's going to get that right on, moving it on the other side. Vinny Gregory's going to take it, but again, Watterson having all kinds of difficulty clearing the puck. Moving that puck in, and it's causing all kinds of fits. Garrison, good job to keep that puck in. Whips that puck off. And King's going to get a chance. He's got to get rid of that puck. Just get rid of it. And he doesn't. Look at this play. Right in, and almost caused a goal. Get rid of that puck. And they're unable to do it. Having all kinds of fits here. Worthington. Yeah, the aggressor, moving that puck in. Finally, Vinny Gregory gets it, but it hits someone. And here comes Wozniak. He's got Long with him. Wozniak gets that puck in. Good play by Wozniak to regroup here. And here he comes. Moving that puck in. Good stop there. Wozniak's going to get a chance for the rebound. But he stopped skating. He's got to keep going after him. There he is. Wozniak's got it. No one in front of the net. Finally, Vinny Gregory gets in front. They got to get some traffic in front. Unable to do much here in the second period. This offense has been silent here. Give these Worthington forwards tremendous credit. They've been the aggressor. Quick shot. Good stop by King. Another shot. Another stop by King. Great stop. Another stop by King. 3 big-time stops. And Worthington still on the assault here. Moving the puck in. All kind of fits for Watterson. Having all kinds of difficulty getting rid of that puck. Crazy action here. Watterson. Sustained pressure here. In big trouble here. Unable to clear it. Finally, Vinny Gregory's got to get rid of it. And he finally does. Boy, oh boy, the puck has been in the Watterson zone for most of the second period. And with the exception, if it hadn't been for the outstanding goaltending of King, this could have been a much more lopsided score. Long's got a chance to dig his man. Moving the play, and he moves it back. Long all by himself, and Worthington goes back on the attack. Good play there. King making an excellent play. King unable to do that. There's a quick run, and they got to get rid of that puck, Joey. The defense has got to be quicker. The breakouts have to be a lot quicker. They're in big trouble, and Worthington creating all kinds of fits in the Watterson zone.
Yeah, Watterson, they need to get going. Because I've said before, I'll say it again, they're not a comeback team.
No.
Simple as that.
But they're not showing that intensity, that aggressive play. The forecheck has not been there. They're not doing what they did in the first period where they had a quick start. They've got to go back to that. Not playing consistent hockey, and they need to go back to that. And they need to stay focused here. With a 1 goal, they're just trailing by 1 goal. They're in this hockey game. Here are the 3 of them coming out now. Willison moving in, and quick wheeling Willison moving in, and good play there by Somos to keep him outside, and Gibson takes care of his man. Good play by Marr to get rid of it. Excellent aggressive play by the defense, really tying up those loose men. But a quick pass to Walton. He gets checked hard by Somos. Good play by Somos. But Watterson's been playing defensive throughout this entire second period. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to take some chances. 2 of them coming in. Walton moving it over to the other side. Back over, and here's the chance. No, he had an open net. Goodness gracious. But they were gassed out, and the shifts are long, Joey. They've got to get shorter shifts here, and they've got to conserve their energy. Watterson running out of gas. Marr moving that puck in. And finally, Long trying to get a chance, but they haven't had much breaks. Only 2 shots on net so far in the second period. Been all Worthington so far. Leading the hockey game 3-2, but Watterson's still in it. Getting some outstanding goaltending by Everett King, who has been peppered with shot after shot. Everett coming in, quick shot. Good stop by King, whipping out the glove. He's been outstanding, Dalton King. 3-2 Worthington, 1:30 left in the second period. Watterson's been on their heels throughout the second period, Joey.
I mean, they need to keep the shift short, and by that, if they get it within the foot of the blue line, they gotta clear it.
I agree. But they can ill afford to take a goal here. They are right in the hockey game. Here's a chance here for Monahan. Good pass over to the tight end, who was unable to control that pass. But Watterson's got to stop skating. They've got to keep going. They've got to be the aggressor. Wozniak doing an excellent job, but he's got to keep skating. They stop skating. They've got to keep going. They've got to be aggressive. Watterson finally with the puck in the Worthington zone, and unusual for this second period that's been all Worthington. Here comes a quick wheeling Roach, moving that puck in. Quick shot right on, but a good play by Monahan, tying up his man. Wozniak got a chance. He whips that puck out of harm's way. And Worthington now the captain, moving that puck in. Todd looking good, looking fast. Wheeling his up in, and an excellent play there by Wozniak to come back and intercept that pass. Worthington in control here, being the aggressor, forcing the issue. Watterson's got to step back. They've got to get back to Watterson Hockey. They've got to become more aggressive. The forecheck has not been there in the second period. They haven't played a consistent hockey game. They need to get back to those basics and play what they did in the first period. Play with intensity, with that aggressive, violent play. They've got to be tenacious with aggressive forechecking. 10 seconds left in the second. Watterson, the last break here. Here comes Wozniak. Shoot! He's got a chance, digging the one man. He gets checked hard, and they do not call a penalty on Wozniak. Nope, I see the referee's hand up. They're going to call something, I hope. There we go. They do call it. And what are they going to call, Joey? It looks like interference. And that's a huge penalty. So Watterson, after 2 periods of play, trails 3-2, but they'll be on the power play in the third period, a critical 2 minutes. We'll get a cut in the ice, and we'll be right back with all the action in just a moment. Oh my goodness, here he is.
Oh man, give me this thing. Oh, you don't need to.
I have to.
They all know who I am.
Folks,
Tom, it is great to be on the Tom Somo show.
John King
Great.
Show. Go ahead,
Look at it.
hey, look right there. Can I just say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Folks, he just got shot out of a cannon, and he came here and he grabbed the mic and he says, I don't need any introductions. You're absolutely right, John King. You don't need any interruptions, but I'm going to give you an interruption. The Great John King Show brought to you by Bud Light, the king of beers. John King, what are your thoughts after 2 periods of play?
Wow. So you know my thought, Tom. Not bad. We're still missing Hunter, right?
Still missing
Hunter.
But Big Bird Jack Gibson has played an outstanding first and second period, getting a big goal for Watterson. And Dalton King making huge saves, being peppered with shot after shot. And he has made the saves. He's been consistent, making key saves at key times, John.
He has.
He's had an outstanding game, John King. Your boy, Dalton King, has had an outstanding game, John King.
He has, and I can't take anything away from him because he is playing well, I feel.
John King, why do you have your back into this wonderful crowd that we have
I don't
here
like to be
video?
on the phone.
John King, very, very shy here. But he's certainly not shy with his comments. The great John King.
Usually I'm not
Any
shy.
other thoughts? What do we need to do in the third period, John?
I like it when we get physical. We got to knock them off
more
the
physical.
puck. They are
A little more intense.
They're handling the puck well.
We need to carry the play a little bit more, have more of the offensive breaks here in their zone.
Yeah,
they had all the pucks in the zone, in our zone.
They did. And our opponent is passing well, right?
And John, we did not clear the puck very well. The defense is just having so many fits clearing that puck. Just get rid of the puck. They're stopped skating, and they've got to get back to the basics.
Well, where's Dave when you need him?
Thank you, John King. The great John King here on our second intermission. We thank you again. The Great John King Show brought to you by Bud Light, King of Beers. We'll be right back after this.
Always an honor to be on your show, Tom.
We'll be right back. Great John King. I've never seen him that shy. He's just shy in front of the camera, folks. But he's certainly not shy in giving us his comments. He is. We love John King. He's outstanding. Little low. Oh, okay, okay. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. Dave Wozniak. The great Dave Wozniak is back. Dave, great to have you back. What were your thoughts on the first 2 periods?
I thought we did pretty well, a lot better than the last time we played them. I think we have a little more pep in our step, you know. I think we're doing pretty well. I'm happy with 3-2.
Me too. But boy, the entire play was carried in our zone, and we had fits in our zone. We couldn't clear the puck.
Yeah. I think that was a great power play, 5-minute power play. We had our power kill, penalty kill.
I did think the shifts were a little too long. They seemed gassed out a little bit.
Yeah.
Got to conserve their energy.
Yeah.
But much more competitive game here.
Absolutely. I think the thing that we could do better would be not be so quick to ice it.
Yeah.
It seems like as soon as we get the puck on our stick, we have room to skate it out, and the first thing we want to do is ice it.
It's not like they don't have space to get rid of it, but the breakouts have to be a little sharper and better.
Right. Yeah, I think we're too big of a hurry to ice it.
Great Dave Wozniak. So good to have him back here. We call him the smooth operator here. We'll be right back after this.
And they got a power play now. Yeah. The guy that usually kills us is out. He didn't get. He had
Keep in mind, folks, in the third period, we will have the 2-minute power play, and their best player, Kavickia, according to Dave Wozniak, is out. He's not there with them, and that is a huge break for Watterson. Watterson facing some adversity. Have 2 men out here, Collins and Hunter Spirit. We wish them well and a very, very speedy recovery. We'll be right back after this.
Trying to get the girls' attention.
Total shots on net in that second period were 13-3 for Worthington Kilbourne. Watterson's got to step things up, and they've got to penetrate in the Worthington zone. The entire second period was played in the Watterson zone, but give the penalty killers enormous credit, killing off that big 5-minute penalty. Watterson has been outstanding in the penalty killing department. Total shots now, it looks like 21-11 in favor of Worthington. We'll be back with the third period after this.
You're welcome.
Joey, let's get back on and give them the quality shots.
Sure.
Folks, we've got an important moment here, and Joey's going to get you up to date on the shots on net and what he calls quality shots. Joey.
In the first, it was 8-8 for shots on goal each, and then Watterson with 4 for 8 quality shots, and then Kilbourne 6 for 8, and then Kilbourne with 13 shots on goal in the second, and then Watterson with 3.
Worthington red hot in that second period.
And then Worthington Kilbourne 10 for 3, and then Watterson 3 for 3.
Goals by Michael Wozniak, the Rocket, and Big Bird Gibson playing an outstanding game with the second goal. Watterson is going to be on the power play. A huge 2 minutes here in the start of the third period. We'll be right back with a puck drop after this.
What's that?
That's the best.
All day, every day. They just watch that. Oh my God, they just.
Joey, Watterson showing you that they can play with any team here. They got smoked during the Ernstfeld tournament versus Worthington. They lost 11-1. They've lost the past 2 times, 3-2 in overtime, December 14th, and they lost on January 9, 3-1. But this is a much different Watterson team here, and they've been very, very competitive here, just trailing by 1 goal, 3-2. And a huge power play coming up.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
the first 2 minutes is going to be very critical.
Watterson's shown earlier that they can score on the power play.
Power
But
plays look good.
will they be able to do it again? I think that's the question that we're all asking ourselves.
Consistency. Yep, consistency. And they better put lots of shots on this goaltender. They got to crash the net. This Worthington goaltender's been good. Both goaltenders have been outstanding, including Dalton King, the Terminator, having an outstanding night, being peppered with shot after shot in that second period, but he stood his ground and he's kept Worthington in the game. An outstanding performance again tonight. Join us tomorrow, worth it permitting, versus Olentangy Berlin at 6:15, and join us next Friday versus St. Xavier. Join us in 2 weeks at the CBJ Cup on Friday, February the 6th. The hockey season is winding down, and we have really enjoyed it, and hopefully you have enjoyed it here. We really appreciate our audience here on YouTube. This program is protected by copyright for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast, redistribution, and whole or in part without the express written consent of your Watterson Eagles and YouTube is strictly prohibited. Just seconds away from the puck drop here in the third period. Watterson needs to get a quick start here in this third period. They've got to get on the offense. They've got to be intense. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to be good with the aggressive forechecking. They've got to crash the net. Joy keeps telling you they've got to screen the goaltender, grab rebounds, pound the net. The seniors have got to step up here in this power play. They were silent in that second period. They've got to be on the aggressive, and they've got to go on the assault. Do what Worthington did in the second period. They've got to turn the plate here. Watterson looks dialed in. Your captain, Michael Wozniak, has had an outstanding game, but he needs to involve this entire offense. Let's see what happens. And will Watterson play consistently, shift after shift? Opening, well, we are on our way here, third period here. Watterson on the power play now, setting this power play up. Here comes Michael Wozniak moving that puck in. And he's got Long with him, and Long's got some wheels moving that puck in. Quick pass, but there's no one in front of the net. They've got to get there quicker, and they've got to crash the net. So far, this Watterson power play has looked a little disorganized, Joey. They've got to get going.
Yeah, I mean, there's a power play unit.
They look slow and sluggish. They've got to carry the puck a little faster.
Yeah.
Here comes Gibson now, moving that puck in a little too far for Vinny Gregory. They've got Watterson just unable to do much here. They really got to seize this moment. There's a huge opportunity here. 1:13 left in the power play. Watterson disorganized. They've got to get going here. Trailing in the hockey game, 3-2. Moving that puck, but moving it so slowly. They've got to get going here. And finally, the Stallion whips that puck in, and he goes it off, and he goes in and get rid of it. That was much too easy. They've got to get back to that tenacious, aggressive forecheck. They've got to be intense, and they've got to be aggressive and violent. Watterson just looks slow and sluggish here. They've got a huge opportunity here with the power play. 42 seconds left, and Gibby's going to take it out himself, whipping that puck in, and he goes forward. He's got Long with him, and the goaltender covers up, and we've got a huge face-off in Worthington territory. This power play has looked a little disorganized, and frankly, it looked very sluggish, Joy.
I mean, where's the power play unit that was here earlier today?
I mean, this is a huge opportunity here. They've got to seize the moment here. They got to take chances. Trailing 3-2 with 13:34 left in regulation, but a huge face-off. Wozniak's going to take it, and he wins the face-off. Good play by Wozniak, moving that puck in. Wozniak moving in on the other side. Gibson's got a cannon to the shot. They can get him going. Moving it over to Long. Long unable to get there, but he stopped skating. He's got to keep going. And easily, Worthington clears that puck. And Watterson's going to get one more chance here, but this power play has looked disorganized. It's looked sluggish. And frankly, they haven't shown the intensity and that heart and that determination here. Just trailing by 1 goal. Wozniak unable to get there. Garrison, good job there defending. And Vinny Gregory sends that puck in. And that's the end of the penalty here. Watterson didn't do much. Didn't even get a shot on net here. Watterson's got to get going here, trailing in the hockey game. 12:51 left in the third. But I just didn't see very much in that power play, Joey.
Not at
No
all.
hunger, no thirst, they refused, they didn't seize the moment. Huge opportunity.
I mean,
Lost.
they're either being screwed right now. It's like they're not even here.
I hear you.
in
Just
the moment.
need to get focused and get that intensity back here. And they've got to get their legs back. They've got to start skating. And here comes Stalter moving that puck in, but Foley was in the zone and they finally clear it. And here comes Worthington, 3 of them moving that puck in. Good play there by the defense and good job getting rid of that puck. Monahan moving it down into Worthington territory, and Watterson goes on the attack. Worthington trying to clear it. But those breakouts for Worthington much too easy here. Watterson just refusing to be physical with these quick forwards here. 12:16 left in regulation. Watterson has got to get their legs back, got to get back to that intensity. Just trailing in the hockey 3-2 here. Right in this game, but they've got to get going. Good stop by King. King providing great, reliable goaltending consistently. And Watterson having all kinds of difficulty here. Worthington back on the attack just the way they started that second period, being the aggressor. Watterson's finally going to clear, and they send it all the way down the ice, right on net. And now, Worthington trying to clear the puck in, and they move that pass quickly to Lewis. The dangerous Lewis crossing center ice now. Moving that puck in. Good play by Wozniak to tie him up, but he's unable to get there. And Worthington coming in. Look at the quick hood. Worthington looking quick. Moving it over to Kramer. Good play. And here comes the Titan now. One-on-one. The Titan moving the puck in. Look at him speed. And he's got the puck. Got a chance. No one with him. No one trailing on the game. They got to get there. Wozniak's there. Good pass to Wozniak. Here's a chance for Gibson. Quick shot, and they just missed the net. Finally, Watterson has woken up. And now they've got some pressure. But Worthington finally able to clear it. And here comes Lewis throwing that puck in. And Worthington getting a shift. Somos moving it off. Good pass, or an errant pass there. And a loose, quick shot. What a stop by King, who's played outstanding. Big mistake there, and it was almost costly. 10:54. The Titan coming close. But I've noticed you've got one breakout forward and the others are trailing from behind, Joey. They're not in sync tonight
Not at
as
all.
an offensive unit. 10:54 left in regulation. Worthington been the aggressor in that second and third period. Starting off this third period just the way they started the first and the second. Been the aggressor so far. Dalton King has been outstanding, and he has kept his team in this hockey game. Watterson's got to pick up the intensity. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to forecheck harder. They've got to crash the net a little more. Quick shot there. Good stop by King. Moving it right in front. He's right in front. Loose puck. Good stop by King. Oh, what happened there? King had it, and he lost it.
What?
What happened there? King had it in his glove. And what happened there, Dave Wozniak? It looked like King had it.
I don't know. Mike thought he had it, but it must have came loose.
Just like that, Worthington scores 4-2. I can't believe what I just saw, Joey. Did you see that?
Not at
It
all.
looked like
I
Dalton
thought he
King had
it
that
covered.
puck, and he had it covered.
I thought the Kilbourne
But
team
that's
was
why
backing up.
that's why you got to keep fighting until the referee blows the whistles. It almost seemed like they had stopped there. And what a goal here, a big dagger here. Worthington now with all the momentum moving that puck in.
And number 4.
And it's a huge break for Worthington now with all the momentum leading 4-2 with 10:19, and Watterson's going to have to dig down deep here and get back into this game here. Trailing 4-2 now. They're going to have to take some chances. Benny Gregory cannot get rid of that puck. Watterson's just looking slow and sluggish in this third period. And I think that's also a result of the shifts being a little too long in the first and second. They're running out of energy. And there's a quick pass right in. Worthington really controlling the play. And they whacked that puck and finally got it out, sending it all the way down the ice. Watterson running out of steam and frankly not showing that energy, that passion, that adrenaline that they showed in the first and second. I think those shifts have been really costly, the long shifts, too long.
Like I said, in the first, short shifts. really help in the long-term game.
9:48 left in regulation. Worthington in complete control now with the 4th goal here, leading the hockey game. Garrison has had a really good game throwing that puck in. And Somos is going to try to get rid of it. Moves off the boards. Walton will get there. Watterson has stopped skating and they have stopped checking. But here comes Michael Wozniak with Long. Good pass to Long, but a little bit behind him. And offside is the call. Good play by Long to get that to Wozniak. But this duo has got to involve the entire offense. It's just been Wozniak and Long. Everyone needs to get involved, Joy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a team game, not just a solo game.
Yeah. Wozniak with a face-off here outside of the blue line. And here comes Garrison, who's had a good game, whipping that puck off the boards. And Somos going to move it off to the other side to Long. Long's got some room. And he throws it all the way down the ice. And it looks like they're going to wave icing. Watterson really has slowed the pace down. They've been a little sluggish in this 3rd period. They've got to get that pace back. They've got to get their legs back. Quick pass to the quick-wielding Lee, moving that pass in. And 3 of them coming in. A good pass to Walton. Quick shot and a good play there by Somos to tie up Walton. Walton still regaining the puck. Moving that puck in. And Watterson having all kinds of fits in their own zone. Quick shot, right in pass. Watterson on their toes now, trying to get rid of that puck. And Walton controlling, moving it on. And here they come. 3 of them coming in. Wozniak's got the puck. He's got some room. Good check there by Todd. Todd, an outstanding good defensive play here, taking that puck off of Wozniak. And here they come again, 2 of them from Watterson. Good play by Long. Long's got the quick shot. Good play by Trevor Long, and he came close to scoring. He's got some quick hands. The seniors have really stepped things up. But Joey, again, they're not involving the offense enough. All of the offense.
Not at all.
8:20 left in regulation. Watterson trailing by 2. They're going to have to take some chances here. They have not had a very good 3rd period. It's been Worthington that's been very, very dominant here. And they need to get back in this hockey game. They're going to have to take some chances. They're going to have to play some desperate hockey. Worthington throwing that puck in. A quick leading Sniper who got the 1st goal. Going in on King. King trying to get rid of it. He got checked hard. Monahan moving that puck in and he's trying to get rid of it. Moving it over to Foley. Foley's going to move that puck in. Finally. Oh, and still they're unable to get it out. Watterson, stop skating. They've got to keep going. Benny Gregory whips that puck out and gets it out and sends it down the ice. Good play by Gregory to get that puck out of harm's way. But once again, Watterson consistently icing the puck. And I think that's a sign, Joey, of fatigue. These shifts in the 1st and 2nd period were way too long, and I think it's been costly because you're not seeing that energy.
Yeah, I think the person pointing out who's really had long shifts all around is Trevor Long.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like his shifts are always pretty long.
4-2 Worthington with 7:39 left in regulation. Watterson's going to have to dig down deep here. They're running out of time. Foley's going to try to get there, but again, Worthington really pounding and really setting the tone here and being very aggressive here. They have had most of the play in the 2nd and 3rd period in the Watterson zone. Had it not been really for King's outstanding goaltending performance, it would be a much more lopsided score. Worthington on the attack again. A quick wheeling O'Brien, moving that puck in. Moving it over to his forward. Back to O'Brien. O'Brien, quick pass right in front. Good play there by Monahan to tie up his man. But again, Watterson having all kinds of difficulty clearing the puck. And finally, King said enough is enough, and he grabs that puck. 6:57 left in a very good hockey game. 4-2 Worthington. Worthington being the aggressor.
I feel like KILBOURNE should be leading by a lot more than just 2. Because they've controlled the play a lot better than what Watterson has.
I agree. Watterson desperately needing a goal here. They've got to regain momentum. Garrison whipped off here, and Gibson's going to move that puck on. He's got help from Somos, but he's unable to clear it. Lee moving that puck in, and here comes Watterson. Wozniak got some room, whipping that puck out. And here comes Garrison. He's going to make a nice pass over, but Somos is tying him up. Good play by Somos. Being very, very aggressive on defense tonight. And Gibson comes back and gets that puck Out, and there's a quick pass right in front. Good stop by King. Another shot. And Worthington again on the assault here, moving that puck very, very well, moving it in. Here's a quick break here to Lee. Good play by the Titan to tie him up, and Somos going to take that puck in and wisely tosses it all the way down the ice. But Watterson hasn't shown much on offense at all. Most of the play in the Watterson zone.
Not at all.
Frankly, they're just not showing that energy, the hustle, that
It's like they're
zeal.
It's like they're not even here.
And I think it's fatigue, Joey. I just really, really think that those first and second period, those shifts were way too long, and they look gassed out tonight. Todd moving that play in, and Worthington back on the salt here. Watterson having all kinds of difficulty throughout the entire game clearing the puck here. Gibson's going to get another chance behind his netminder. And here's a chance here. Good play by Vinny Gregory. He gets a stick to the head, and the referee didn't see it. Finally, they're going to call it. Oh, they are going to call it. High stick. And Watterson's got a huge power play here and a huge opportunity to get back into the hockey game. Trailing 4-2 with 5:43 left in regulation.
If they can get a goal here.
If they can get a quick goal, you never know. They desperately need a goal here. They need to regain momentum. Offensively, most of the play has been in the Watterson zone, and here's a huge opportunity. And Watterson's going to send their top line here, Wozniak, Long, and they're going to put Stalter on the line. Stalter, good face-off there, and the puck goes all the way down the ice here. Watterson's going to have to regroup. Monahan, behind his netminder, is going to reorganize this power play. This power play, the last power play, didn't look very good here. They've got to get going. They've got to move in a hurry. They've got to get that speed back. Here comes Monahan. Good deke from the one end. Moving it a little too far, and here goes Monahan. Good play by Monahan. The defense pinching into the rush, creating some offensive breaks. Long moving that puck, whipping it off the boards. And here comes Wozniak. Wozniak going to set things up here. They got Stalter in front. Wozniak got no one in front of the net, Joey. Wide open net, no one in front of the net. They've got to crash the net a little bit more. And this power play has looked very, very disorganized, looking sluggish. They've got to get it going. They've got to get their legs back here. They've got time, 1:11 here. Huge opportunity in the hockey game. They've got to seize this moment, but they're unable to get past center ice. Wozniak's going to try to regroup here. And he's got some speed, and he's got some real estate. Here he comes now with some wheels. The speedy, wheeling Wozniak's going to try to do it himself. He digs to one man, digs it again. Loose puck right in front, rebound. And Wozniak once again taking the initiative and going all the way, but again, there was no one in front of the net. Juicy rebound and no one crashing the net.
You know, if there's somebody in front of the net, that could easily have gone in.
Easily.
But
a good opportunity by Wozniak.
No.
Yep, we need to crash the net more. 51 seconds left in the power play. Good face-off by Wozniak. Moves it back to his defense. Gibson whips that puck in. Stalter going after that puck, moving it over on the other side. To Long. Here comes Wozniak. He tripped it, and he went out and into the crowd. Watterson's going to have 39 seconds left in this power play. They've got to do more. They've got to get more shots on net. They've got to crash the net a little bit more, get those juicy rebounds. The opportunities have been there, Joey, but they haven't cashed in.
They have to execute.
Big time face-off here.
Is key.
Good face-off by Wozniak. Moving it back over to Monahan. Monahan moving it off the boards to Stalter. Stalter needs to get there, and he gets there in a hurry. Good play by Stalter. And here comes the speedy wheeling Todd. Look at him move that puck. Right on Gibson. Good stop by King, who had to look sharp. He has been sharp throughout this game, King. Outstanding game again. Watterson doing very little here in 17 seconds with only one shot on net. They cannot get that puck past center ice. Monahan moving it over, and here comes Wozniak. Wozniak moving in and digs to one man, but he's unable to do there. Again, Wozniak trying to do way too much on his own here. And the puck goes in, and they're going to regroup here. That's the end of the penalty. Watterson doing very little in the power play, but here comes Wozniak. Moving in, and he gets offended. Interference, and they didn't call it. The refs are going to let him go. And of course, what they're going to call is they're going to call the retaliation. They've been all over Wozniak, and they don't call the penalty. And of course, Joey, as they always do, they call the retaliation. And they're going to nail Wozniak on the retaliation. And Watterson's going to play on the penalty kill again. huge opportunities here on this power play at the start of the third period, and just now Watterson only mustering one shot in those 2 power plays. It's not going to do it. Not enough. Not enough.
This is what I'm saying. Don't take stupid penalties.
Wozniak's been frustrated though. He's tried to do so much, tried to carry this team on his back, and it's frustrating, but you're absolutely right, Joey. You've got to be smart. You've got to play composed. Be disciplined. Here's Worthington on the attack, moving that puck in, and in the puck goes. And when you make mistakes like that, and when you cause penalties, good teams make you pay. And that's what Worthington just did. 5-2 Worthington. And it's a shame, Joey, because we had every opportunity in the world at the start of this third period, only trailing 3-2 to get back into the game and tie up the game. But unfortunately, we didn't take advantage of the opportunities.
I mean, it's like we don't even want to be here. I don't understand.
Folks, hockey is all about seizing the moment, and we have not seized the moment here tonight. And look at Roach coming in with so much passion and intensity. Watterson just lacking that energy. Frankly, they look burned out here. The shifts have been a little long. We've been criticizing the shifts. And I think they're really affecting this team. And Worthington in complete control now, leading 5-2 with 2:57 left in regulation. Watterson, Joey's got to they've got to finish strong. They've got to try to get a late goal here. They need some sort of momentum going into Sunday's game. Join us tomorrow, weather permitting, against Olentangy Berlin at 6:15. And join us next Friday at 6 p.m. versus St. Xavier. In 2 weeks, join us for the CBJ Cup. Friday, February the 6th, we'll have some great, exciting action as this hockey season, Joey, winds down.
Yeah, Schreiber's going to go to the box and Watterson's going to get another power play.
I would really be nice if we could end this game with a power play goal. We desperately need one. We've got to end this game with some sort of momentum. And Watterson now on their 3rd power play here in the 3rd period. They've got to cash in here. They've got to seize the moment and take some chance. Good face-off. Monahan's got a chance now to shoot it. And he shoots it. Oh, and it trickled right in. Good play. The Stallion got close to getting that rebound. And Watterson doing a much better job here controlling the play. Monahan, quick shot. Right on! Deflected. Oh, and it keeps it. Monahan, another chance. Quick shot. Right on. Good stop. And credit the Worthington goaltender. He has played extremely well. Just like our goaltender, the Terminator, Dalton King, has played outstanding. Without Dalton King, folks, it'd be a much more lopsided score. But Watterson, much better power play, really. Passing the puck much better here. And they desperately need a goal here. They've got to end with some sort of momentum here. Good face-off by Wozniak. Monahan's going to come back again. Quick shot! But no one in front of that net. They've got to screen this goaltender and interrupt his play. Really play with his focus, and they cannot crash the net. A prevalent problem, Joey. They do not crash the net, and they're getting rebounds.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying it. Nobody does it.
Wozniak doing an excellent job in the face-off department here. And this power play has looked much better, finally getting some shots. In the first 2 power plays in the 3rd period, Watterson could only muster 1 shot. They already have 3 shots in this power play, and they desperately need a goal. Trailing 5-2 with 2:08 left. Here comes Monahan, moving that puck in. There's a quick shot. The Long, oh, good play there. Long going after that puck, moving it in on the other side. Some sustained pressure finally by Watterson. Good power play. And here's a chance here. Walton coming back. Good play by Wozniak to get that puck up. Oh, what a check. What a collision there. Michael Wozniak showing you that aggressive play. Wozniak's going to get a chance. We've seen everything. Good penalty killing. Outstanding power plays. Outstanding hits. Monahan bringing that puck right in front. And Walton's going to get it. He takes precious seconds off the clock. 38 seconds left in the power play. Much better power play for Watterson. Here they go now with the last break here. Here comes the speedy Gibson, who's got the 2nd goal for Watterson. Moving it off the board, and he continues, just overskates the puck. Long passing it back, but an errant pass goes all the way back in a Watterson zone, and Somos is going to collect. And he does a good job clearing that puck and moving it back out. And Kramer takes it. 15 seconds left in the power play. He's going to pass it over to O'Brien. Taking precious seconds off the clock. Worthington doing an excellent job penalty killing, but here comes Watterson. 5 seconds left in the power play. The Italian Stallion's got some hands. Look at him move that puck. Tossing it into Worthington territory. And Watterson has got to keep skating. They've got to keep that energy up. Keep that intensity up. They've got to take more chances. Trailing in the hockey game 5-2. And here comes Trevor Long with one last gasp. Deaking the man, deaking the other. Good play by Trevor Long. He's had some good chances. And here comes Worthington, 3 of them coming into the Watterson territory. Lewis with 26 seconds left on the clock. Takes a shot, missing. And here comes El Chirac. Good to see El Chirac on the ice.
And Mertz.
And Mertz. Moving that puck in is Lewis. Good play there by the defense. Somos doing an excellent job. Keeping that man outside. And 12.2 seconds left in the hockey game. All Worthington, 5-2. But, Joey, a much better power play for Watterson.
I mean, it's been better, but it could still get better. Like, nothing can ever be perfect.
No, but it got a little bit better compared to the first 2 power plays in the third.
The first one was the best.
I agree. Good
Getting
play
the
by
goal.
Somos to carry the play, and precious seconds come off. And they're going to let this clock go, and that's the end of the hockey game. But a much better effort by your Watterson Eagles. Remember, they got blown out by Worthington 11-1 in the Ernfeld tournament a week ago. They have come back with a much better effort. Remember, your Watterson Eagles were 2 men out today. The big Hunter Spirit and Colin Williams out. And with that kind of adversity, Watterson has given you 100% effort. A much, much better, more competitive game against Worthington Kilbourne. Hope you've enjoyed all of the action. Join us tomorrow, weather permitting, against Olentangy Berlin tomorrow at 6:15. Join us next Friday versus St. Xavier. Be careful out there. Thank you for joining us, and good night from Columbus.